Hello there. Today we're going to be going over something else from the Rise of Skywalker novelization. This is something that a lot of people talked about and questioned. How did Ben Solo, well, yeah, at that point he was Ben Solo, get off of the ocean moon of Endor? This wasn't the forest moon of Endor. This was actually the ocean moon of Endor, where all the wreckage of the Death Star was that Rey and Kylo went to. So how did he get off of there since Rey took his ship? He was stranded. This is a big question, and it actually reveals it. So here we go. It had taken Ben Solo so long to climb through the ruins of the Death Star in search of a hangar bay, even longer to find an old Scout-class TIE and coax it into flying for him. He then followed Rey's transmitted tracking markers toward Exegol, but the Scout's barely functioning nav computers had taken a wrong turn, and he'd found himself grinding through unknown rough space. It had taken all his concentration to correct his course and get back on track. All that had been the easy part. He landed his TIE Scout beside an old Rebellion X-Wing. He couldn't help pausing to stare at the two ships, old enemies parked side by side. Something tingled at the base of his skull, a familiar awareness. Rey, she sensed him. So, and then he goes, to fight the Knights of Ren, which is also an interesting scene. Because it shows that they, if you didn't know, they actually have some force abilities, and we saw this in the comics as well. Am I out of focus again? I hope not. Whole time out of focus filming that. So yeah, that's another video that I like to make is regarding their force their connection with the Force Dyad, how she was sending the lightsaber to him. How did that work? What was going through their minds? How did he know that it was there? It explains this in the book, which is pretty cool. Rise of Skywalker comes out in a couple days, I think. Or is it 3 days from now on Disney Plus? And hopefully they'll add some extra stuff in there. I don't really know. It'd be nice if they throw some Force ghosts, in the flesh, in the bluey flesh. That'd be nice. Other than that, yeah, that's it for this video. I'm just going to keep it short and simple. So that's how he got off. If you didn't know, Rey actually took his TIE. And when she went to Ach-To, she took parts of his TIE and actually used the wiring and all that to fix up Luke's X-Wing. And she had to do tons of work on that thing. So it was actually a lot longer of a process, it says in the book. And she had to wait a lot longer on Ach-To as well, because she was so drained from giving her life essence to him to heal him from her very cheap move that she did when he felt his mother dying. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Until then, remember, the Force will be with you always. See ya.